My name is Karen Berry. I am the interim research and instruction librarian for music and education. So my job on a daily basis consists of helping mostly students and faculty, but also members of the public and staff with their research in music and education. So I do one-on-one research consultations at the information desk. I do instruction classes, so faculty will bring their students into the instruction room in Mullen and I will teach their class on how to use library resources. I do a lot of email and phone reference, so just talking to people who need help wherever they are. So that's really the bulk of what I do. I'm also on the programming and marketing committee, so I help put on exhibits and events, and I put together signage and kind of consult on those kinds of processes. So I think I've gotten a lot of interesting questions in education. I guess I've helped people with, mostly research projects, but also I've had students who needed to do research before they prepared to teach a class about a subject. So, I've helped people just research things like, fighting fires, and then I've also helped people do research on how to teach certain types of students. So, one of the really interesting questions I just had was about vocational training for students, especially in Africa, who are homeless. So that was really interesting and really rewarding. So in music, a lot of the research, a lot of people are looking for scores and things like that, but I also help with more musicological research, so doing research about composers and their work and helping them write papers and that kind of stuff. The most rewarding thing about my job, I think, is helping people. I get some students and even faculty who have never done research in the library, especially here at Mullen, and so kind of getting them on their feet and getting them comfortable with looking up, books and articles and other kinds of information, and watching them kind of take what I've taught them and use it, to better themselves and better their career. It's really rewarding. I also love my coworkers. They're really fun to work with and really knowledgeable, and I have a lot of people that I can go to when I don't know how to do something. So, well, I guess one of the challenges in being a librarian is I can't necessarily solve everyone's problems. There are sometimes, very, very occasionally there are things that we can't easily access, and that's really frustrating both for me and for the patron that I'm working with. We've also gotten a few donations, or people who wanted to donate things to the library, and I wasn't able to accept all or any of the donation in a few cases, which is really frustrating for the person who wants to, give their items to the library. If I had to give a piece of advice for people who are using the library, the biggest thing would be just realize that not everything is available online, not everything is available for free, and not everything is available right away. So, sometimes you might need to wait a day or two for a request to go through. Sometimes a print book is going to be your best resource. And also just know that the resources that we have here at the library, like I said, are not free. And so by using them, you're helping us to justify paying, the costs.